We see cute animals as harmless and lovable, but behind those big eyes and fluffy tails often lie darker truths. Some of the world's most adored creatures are surprisingly aggressive, disease-carrying, or ecologically destructive. In this video, we uncover the unsettling realities behind 10 of the cutest animals, from mildly deceptive to shockingly dark. 10. The swan, graceful yet ruthless. Few animals embody elegance quite like the swan. Gliding effortlessly across glassy lakes, they've become symbols of love and beauty across cultures, often appearing in poetry, art, and ballet. But get too close, and that elegance can quickly turn into aggression. Swans are notoriously territorial. During breeding season, they can become violently defensive, attacking anything, or anyone, who approaches their nest. Their wings, which can span over 2 meters, are powerful enough to break a person's arm. In some rare cases, swan attacks have even turned fatal, particularly when humans are knocked into deep water and can't recover. 2. The sloth, nature's slow-motion tragedy. It's hard not to love a sloth. Their relaxed smiles and unhurried movements have turned them into viral sensations, the living embodiment of take it easy. But behind that mellow image lies a tragic reality. Sloths are so slow that their very nature puts them in danger. Many die simply by falling out of trees, their limbs too weak or reflexes too delayed to catch themselves. On the ground, they're almost helpless, moving at a pace of about 0.03 miles per hour, making them easy prey for jaguars and eagles. 8. The koala, cute but cursed. Koalas are perhaps the most iconic symbol of Australian wildlife. Round faces, fuzzy ears, and a perpetually sleepy expression. But this adorable marsupial hides a heartbreaking truth. An estimated 50% or more of wild koalas suffer from chlamydia, a bacterial infection that causes blindness, infertility, and even death. The disease spreads easily due to their limited gene pool and social behavior. Conservationists often have to treat infected populations with antibiotics, but even that risks damaging their fragile gut microbiome, vital for digesting eucalyptus leaves. 7. The rabbit, fuzzy face, ecological menace. Rabbits might be the universal symbol of innocence, soft, gentle, and endlessly multiplying. But that last trait is exactly the problem. Introduced to Australia in the 18th century for hunting and companionship, rabbits quickly became an ecological nightmare. With no natural predators and rapid breeding cycles, they exploded in number, reaching hundreds of millions by the early 1900s. Their voracious grazing stripped the land bare, destroying crops and native habitats, leading to massive erosion and the decline of countless native species. Governments resorted to drastic measures, including biological warfare, releasing viruses like myxomatosis to control their numbers. 6. The dolphin, smiles that deceive. Dolphins are often called the geniuses of the sea. Playful, intelligent, and seemingly friendly to humans, their permanent smile has made them symbols of joy and innocence. But research reveals a darker, more complex reality. In the wild, dolphins can be shockingly violent. Male dolphins have been observed killing rival calves to force the mother back into mating. They also engage in acts of aggression toward other marine life, and occasionally even humans. Some reports document dolphins attacking for apparent amusement, suggesting a disturbing parallel to human cruelty. 5. The meerkat, murder in miniature. Popularized by the Lion King's Timon, meerkats have become synonymous with family values and teamwork. They live in tight-knit groups, stand guard for one another, and display what seems like adorable coordination. But behind that charm lies one of the highest murder rates in the animal kingdom. Studies show that up to 20% of meerkat deaths are caused by other meerkats, often due to infanticide. Dominant females kill the offspring of subordinates to maintain their social status, ensuring that only their own genes are passed on. 4. The panda, a diplomat in disguise. With their black and white fur and gentle demeanor, pandas have been embraced as symbols of peace and conservation. But few realize that these creatures are also tools of international politics. For decades, China has practiced what's known as panda diplomacy, loaning pandas to foreign zoos as a gesture of goodwill and influence. Each loan often comes with strict contracts and multi-million-dollar fees, turning these lovable bears into living diplomatic assets. Ironically, pandas themselves are notoriously bad at reproducing, a problem that keeps the species perpetually endangered and thus politically valuable. 3. The cat, cute and catastrophic. Few pets are as adored as the domestic cat. From ancient Egyptian temples to modern TikTok videos, cats have captured human hearts for millennia. But their global rise has come at a terrible cost to wildlife. Outdoor and feral cats are among the most destructive invasive species on Earth. Studies estimate that they kill over 2 billion birds and small mammals every year. Entire island ecosystems have collapsed due to introduced cat populations wiping out native species. 2. The pangolin, victim of human desire. The pangolin doesn't look particularly threatening, shy, nocturnal, and covered in delicate scales. Yet it's the most trafficked mammal in the world. Hunted relentlessly for its meat and scales, the pangolin has been driven to near extinction across Asia and Africa. In some cultures, its scales are used in traditional medicine, though they're made of nothing more than keratin, the same protein found in human nails. To make matters worse, early investigations into the COVID-19 pandemic suggested pangolins might have served as a possible intermediary host, unfairly casting them as villains in a global crisis. 1. The seal, the sea's sweetheart with a brutal secret. Few animals can melt hearts like a baby seal. Big eyes, soft fur, and helpless flippers. They've become symbols of innocence, used in countless conservation campaigns. But even seals have a dark side. Male seals, particularly elephant seals and sea lions, can exhibit brutal reproductive behavior. In fierce battles for dominance, males sometimes kill pups that aren't their own, an instinctive attempt to eliminate rivals and secure breeding rights. In chaotic colonies, some pups are crushed or drowned during fights between males. It's a harsh reminder that nature's beauty often masks violence beneath the surface. What looks like a peaceful sunbathing colony can be a battleground of survival and instinct. From the swan's wrath to the seal's savagery, these stories remind us that the world's most lovable animals are not here to entertain us. They are products of evolution, shaped by survival. The next time you see a viral video of a cuddly panda or a smiling dolphin, remember, cuteness is nature's camouflage. Beneath it lies the raw, untamed truth of life itself.